Okay, you can open your eyes now, Rhaenyra instructed. Arthur looked at her to see the color of her eyes swirling. The water was floating out of the jar and swirling around, forming a spiraling disc. Suddenly, he saw his parents in the water. Thud. The chair Arthur was sitting on flipped back as he stood up, leaning closer into the table. He saw his mother and father together, sitting around a dining table in a place that didn't seem to be their home in Ashbur. His mother's face was a bit paler, and she had lost some weight, but otherwise looked healthy. Her stomach showed a fairly noticeable bulge. She was pregnant. His father looked the same, though he wore some kind of uniform now and had grown a beard. Tears streamed uncontrollably down Arthur's face as he didn't dare to peel his eyes off the image. Arthur thought, "They're alive. They're doing okay. They're fine." Sniff. Arthur stammered, "Tate, thank you, Elder Rhaenyra. Thank you truly for showing me this." She looked a little uncomfortable at his sincerity and just waved it off. "Ahem, let me see where they are now." The image zoomed out, showing the outside of where they were living, confirming it wasn't Ashbur. Zooming out even more revealed the layout of the city they were in. "It seems like they've made their home in Xyrus. That makes things simpler for us," Rhaenyra said, a content look on her face. Tess, obviously worried about Arthur crying, patted his back, her eyes fixed on the swirling water. "Art's parents." Arthur faintly heard her mumble. Grandpa Virion clapped his hands together and stood up. "Okay, Arthur, let's let your parents know that you're alive." According to Grandpa Virion, strict regulations controlled communications between the Kingdom of Elenoir and Sepan. However, Rhaenyra, being an undiscovered diviner, allowed them a certain bit of unregulated freedom. Rhaenyra explained the process. "I will pour some of my innate mana into you, establishing a temporary link. When I give you the signal, start speaking as if you're talking to your parents. They will hear your voice inside their heads, so they may not believe it at first. Make sure to convince them it's really you. Remember, we're just letting them know you're alive. I'm going to emit your voice directly into both your parents' minds. I can't keep the connection up for long, so say what you need to within 2 minutes," she asserted, her gaze serious. Arthur nodded, his face turning serious as well.